Alright, my boys. It is time to finish the Norman split, hopefully. So, I have done a small thing already before we start with the Norman gym. And I think I'm fine. I didn't got absolutely unlucky. I just realized my Porygon Z counters are pretty limited, and people would say, why? You have fighting types and stuff like that. Yeah, fighting types are not that consistent like you think, actually. But we have something else now. What is more consistent, still not riskless. Not entirely riskless, but it's really unlikely that we will lose. I have a plan for that. So, I will also... The nature doesn't matter. The IVs actually matters, okay? I will explain that. We don't need this Pokemon right now. This is actually a really strong Lucario. If this would be a regular run. We can maximize the IVs anyways, okay? And, yeah, so... It's really good that we have these IVs right now, I would say. Because they will matter, okay? They will matter, and I will explain that. But before we have to talk about this Pokemon, we don't need this Pokemon for the pre-gym fights. Like, for the pre-Norman fight, basically. We have 3 fights in total before the Norman fight. And we will do them now. And I think we should have a decent plan. To beat them. Okay, so, my team is not healed right now. Let's heal the team pretty quickly. And set up the team what we need. We need Dreadnought, who is already in the team. By the way, it's possible that we will sweep the entire fight, the first one, but I obviously will bring some backups. Okay. We have this, we have this, we have this. Okay. So, this is our team for the first fight. And we don't need any item on this. This will just be Oranberry. And you will keep the nature. On Staraptor, we will need the Jolly Nature and the Muscle Band. I'm waiting for the Sharp Beak, man. This will take a bit, but... Sharp Beak for Staraptor and Nature Change. What is a Jolly? Change the nature from Staraptor, not too hardy, was too fast. Change nature, again, Jolly. Okay. Then we will go with the Oranberry on my Hemi, and Hemi will also get... I think we can go Careful Nature though. Yeah, Careful Nature is fine. Crawdont. Let me check something. Crawdont will be Black Glasses. Crawdont will be Black Glasses. This is hopefully just a backup. I don't think we need that. But yeah, you never know. Oranberry on Torterra and Floatzel. Remove that. Yeah, we should be fine. I will give this a skill scarf, a silk scarf, but we should not need that. But yeah, I will still give it. Yeah, keep in mind we can't pre-damage in gym and stuff like that. But yeah, we should be fine with that. Okay. I'll export the team pretty quickly. I think the script is already there. Yeah, the script is there. Export. And we can abuse something what is really nice here. Let's do it. One small check for the safety. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, this is really cool, by the way. This is really fucking cool. I think I never did that. I haven't done that in the last run as well, while I had Staraptor. So this is possible with Staraptor, actually. And that is pretty cool. So, we have a speed boost Ninja's lead here. What is holding a power herb? Highest damage move here is always dig. This can't go for sword dance because I have a slow kill. We will not go for the slow kill. We will just switch out on exactly dig on my Staraptor. It is using the power herb, and after that it will attack my Staraptor. So it is dig, power herb. Yep. And obviously this can't target us. Speed boost is completely fine, we don't really care about that. And because we have a slow kill again, this needs to go for an attacking move. We'll go back to Dreadnought on dual wing beat. What is doing jack shit damage? We don't really care about the damage output here. And this is again dig, just without power herb, because it's just the highest damaging move here. So we can go back to Staraptor. I think I have done that in the first victory already, but we couldn't do in the first victory what we are doing right now, because we was obviously not jolly max speed. So this will dig, and because Ninja is faster, it will act before us now, and we will just kill it before we will get any damage here with dual wing beat. And because the Raptor is jolly nature, I have a fast kill on everything in the back. And because of that, AI needs to go to Blaziken, what is usually a threat. I have some other options as well. This should be Blaziken, exactly. This is Focus Sash Blaziken, but we don't care about the Focus Sash with dual wing beat. So we just chain kill this. Absolutely easy. And we should see the next Team Order Pokemon what will also die to dual wing beat. What is Scolipede? And this is Muscle Band Speed Boost. And this will just die to my dual wing beat. We are faster, we will just kill it. No Citrus Berry or something like that. This is a nice crit, but it just doesn't matter. And now there is the point where we can actually sweep, or we have to switch out. It depends. It depends. Okay. We have a 95% range, or 95% is minimum damage on this Yan Mega. This can also detect. We are never led to any move from this Yan Mega here. So it's not detecting. And this is a sweep. Unless this Sharpedo is detecting as well, because this can also protect. And we obviously kill this with close combat. We are faster right now, and it just doesn't want to protect actually, and that is a Staraptor sweep. So my backup plan would be, if Yanmega will get the speed boost, it will be obviously faster, and if we don't hit the range, we will die to the second move. Not the first move, but the second move. We switch to Arcanine, hashtag Hemi, go E-Speed, always kill it, always be only in liquidation range against this Sharpedo. Then we go to my Crawdont on random move. After that, even if we get a defense drop, it's fine. We would only bait Liquidation and Crunch, because they are basically same rolls, like kinda-ish. We can always safely knock off, do above 50% damage, and it will get Life Orb. 1 Life Orb, 2 Life Orbs, and that is already on 20% HP. And after the Life Orb is removed, we can go to Floatzel and just kill it with Fake Out. And without the Life Orb, it is never killing my Floatzel. So yeah, that was the backup plan. We also have Torterra for some reason, but yeah. Because I have the slot, basically. Okay. That was the speed room. Now we will go to the crit room. Yeah, crit room time, and we will have Roserade. Oops. Roserade will join the party. We have Dreadnought. We have Crawdont, who is also already in the team. So this is crit room. What that exactly means for us is that, yeah, they have sniper shenanigans, like sniper scope lands, so they want to actually, and high crit moves, so they are really likely to crit us, okay? The cool part is we don't fucking care. So we just go in modest nature here. I think everything else can just stay like that. Let me just check. Yeah, everything else can just stay like that. So Roserade will just get the Miracle Seed here. This will get the Oranberry. This will be Black Glasses. This is Pecha Berry. This is Pecha Berry as well. We should not need that. I think I will just give it Oranberry. And you will get a Oranberry as well. And with that, we can already go. Plan is pretty straightforward again. And the cool part is we can already see this is a crit room and I have multiple Shell Armor mons. So yeah, that is obviously solving the crit problem. And if you have like 1 or 2 or like maybe even like I have 4 of those, the fight is not that hard anymore, okay? So Turtle Run, like Torterra Run, you can always, I think, just go for the room. You need some other mons as well, because obviously Torterra can't do, like, it can't kill everything. But Torterra is really strong. I probably don't even need Torterra. That is the crazy part. Okay, let me just confirm that we are not having a Bright Powder or something like that. Yeah, all Gucci. I'm just confirming. Okay, so we are going to the crit room. This was the speed room, and this is the defense room, and this is the crit room. Okay. All right. Small check before we start. Let's check the items again. We should be Gucci. And we just have an Oranberry basically because we don't want to have too much. And yeah. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. So, the first Pokemon is straight up Sniper Scope Blends. But it is, I just double checked, it's not Bright Powder or something like that. So Mega Drain will do with Miracle Seed 263% minimum damage here. Casual kill. And we are faster. Should, I think, be Honchkrow because of out damage. But I'm not absolutely sure about that. I think I out damage everything otherwise, and that's why this could maybe also be Drapion. It's Honchkrow Drapion. Not exactly sure. It is Honchkrow, okay. Alright. So this is Night Slash or Sucker Punch. We go to Dreadnought. So this is also not 100% consistent bait-wise. Let's see, this Night Slash. We have Oranberry to get out of range if this doesn't double max roll. It looks like a really fucking strong roll, if you ask me. So this looks like... No, this is not Inteleon. Okay. This is always Octillery now. We kill this with a Rock Slide. This should always be Octillery. Because Snipe Shot is not killing us right now here. Yeah, exactly. And this is exactly Bullet Seed. Maybe this can go Focus Energy. No, this is a kill. This can't go Focus Energy. So this is exactly Bullet Seed. And we will go to Roserade. Everything is Sniper Scope Lens, by the way. And Roserade is just killing the second one now, because we are switching into Bullet Seed. And even if this 5-time crits us, yeah, it's 4-time resisted. And we don't need to argue about if my Mega Drain kills here. Like, Mega Drain is again an overkill. Casual. Casual 151% damage. Ah, this Pokemon is fucking broken, man. Holy shit. Okay, that should be Inteleon now. Dude, I'm not sure. I have a slow kill on Inteleon. This can't be Inteleon, I think. This needs to be Drapion, I think. Yeah. What? Okay. Interesting. I have a slow kill on this Pokemon. I will obviously not go for that because Ice Beam Crit is just killing me, of course. So we will pivot here one time to Lantern. On Ice Beam. It's fine if this is Sniper Crit, we don't fucking care. Freeze is fine. This is Laser Focus. Or Dark Pulse. We go to Crawdont. Yeah, that's completely fine. We knock off on Snipe Shot. And have a 50% range to kill this. We could also Aqua Jet after that. Pretty free, and this last Pokemon is Drapion. Also, obviously, Sniper, Scope Lens, and high crit moves with Cross Poison, and Night Slash, and blah blah blah. But my doo-doo-doo is Battle Armor, so we don't fucking care. We have a 1% chance to miss this high horsepower, but we can just Ice Shard after that. Okay. Second fight is done. One more fight. That is the strength fight, the strength room. I think that is the room where folks are actually scared. But I can understand if you don't have really special mons for example, Slawking. The Slawking is brutal. This can just one-shot mons. But we have a good setup for this now. So, I think we just keep Ruleset because Ruleset is in the next fight as well. We will just give Dreadnought Oranberry. We can't pre-damage sadly, but it is fine. So, take all items away here. And we have Caracosta. Seismethod and Yanmega. Yanmega is really nice. And this is maybe probably the first citrus berry we will waste, we can say. So we will give a muscle band on my Caracosta. This will be probably the first citrus berry. It can proc, it doesn't need to proc. It is basically a safety. And Lantern needs to get out here because we want to have Torterra in. And check out the items. Miracle Seed, Muscle Band, Oranberry, Citrus Berry. And we have no item on Torterra on purpose. And we will change the nature from Yanmega to Modest. Okay. This is the last fight before we are just doing it super fast, to be honest. Usually this takes a bit more time. But yeah, this is the last fight before Norman already. So we will just do the Norman fight after that, and that's it for the split. Yeah, obviously Norman is the hardest of all of those fights here. I just want to make sure I'm not trolling. Modest nature. Yep, all Gucci. All Gucci, and yeah, okay. Yep, perfect. I think we will probably proc the Citrus Berry. Depends on the luck. Depends on the luck. Okay. Speed room. We check again that there is no shenanigans here on the lead. Nope, there's no shenanigans. Crit room. We have done the crit room, and then we have the strength room. Last room before the fight against Daddy Cool. And quick check again. Oh, I'm not bold nature here. Does it really matter that much? Let me just check that. Nope, it doesn't really matter. Okay. Okay, strength room. Rampardos lead. This is super slow. You can just one-shot that. And you will, I think, nearly always bait in Slawking after that. It doesn't really matter with what you lead. If Slawking is a fast kill, what is most of the time the case, it will just come in. And if your Pokemon is that fast, it will still be Slawking because it will see a slow kill. So this is Slawking. And this is a Choice Bandit Giga Impact. Yeah, and this is Shell Armor resisted, by the way. So yeah, this is one-shotting Mons. But Dreadnought is safe. Ridiculous damage. Okay. This is also max PP, by the way. We have to keep that in mind. This is 8 PP in total. We go to Caracosta on the Truant turn. Okay. We will protect here on the second Giga Impact. Yep. All Gucci. And we Razor Shell on the Truant turn again. Nice defense drop. We protect. We have enough protects. We need protect for the next Pokemon as well. That's pretty important to keep in mind. We should be Gucci. Razor Shell again. With the defense drop, we always 4-shot this. This looks even maybe like a 3-shot. Let's see. Impact again. Razor Shell. And now we can, I think, Aqua Jet. Yeah. Kill this with Aqua Jet. Always bait melee Gem now. Nothing sees a kill, so this should be melee Gem now. Yeah. This can sadly enough counter here. This has a Focus Sash. We have to break the Focus Sash. And because we are full HP, it's not seeing a kill. We want to give this the high jump kick. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. Okay. We have to switch now on either counter or high jump kick. That's why I said it's pretty likely that we will proc the Citrus at some point. There's counter, it's really nice. This will not counter, I think, now. It can probably. We have to be a bit careful with that. But this is Zen Headbutt, hopefully, at some point. Okay, really good. Now it will always go for... after the Zen Headbutt, it will always go for the high jump kick. We can confirm that with the HP. Oh, I forgot actually to change the nature, huh? Oh, fuck, yeah. I want to be actually adamant here. 90 HP. Ooh. This is most likely going for high jump kick, not always. Let's hope it is just going for it. We want to... We have still 6 protects. Okay, awesome. And now we just go to my Yanmega. Or Gucci. Kill this with Air Cutter. This is Conkeldurr now, because we don't see a kill on Conkeldurr, and Conkeldurr sees a kill with Thunder Punch. No, it doesn't see a kill, but that's just the next Pokemon, because we have a fast 2-hit KO against both ones in the back. So this is Thunder Punch or Ice Punch. This is Iron Fist. This is hurting. Like a truck, actually. But we have the perfect pivot here. Because we need a drop here. Crit Ice Punch will always put us only into close combat range. So this is close combat now. And that drop is enough that we will kill this with Air Cutter after that. We need the Modest Nature as well for that, because this Pokemon is kinda tanky. And Air Cutter will always kill this now. This will just Mark Punch me probably. It can go for slow kill. And let's see if we can save. We should be fine with saving the Citrus. Nice, amazing. Would save the Citrus Berry here. And the last Pokemon is Marowak. And Marowak... Marowak will use Double Edge or Retaliate. And we are not holding an item because this have knockoff. Retaliate. All Gucci. It's a lot of damage, but we are fine. We never die to the next move. We will Giga Drain, we are faster. Double Edge, Rocket Double Edge, never die, Giga Drain again, kill it. And with that, we are done with the pre-fights before Norman. Okay. Alright, just writing that in the Discord that we are doing the Norman fight in some seconds. I have to obviously do some small preps, but yeah, that's it. We are ready for the Norman fight. And yeah, now let's see. Okay, so I need to check some small stuff. So we will have Riolu in the team. We have Staraptor. We have Togedemaru. Arcanine. And Yanmega. That is my team for the Norman fight. So. Let me just check something. I think we have to stay Adamant Nature though. With Togedemaru. A bit ugly, but it is what it is. Yeah. A bit ugly, but it is what it is. If we stay Adamant Nature, let me just check that we have a... Okay, this could also make the fight a bit better. I have a risk if I go Impish Nature. And I don't want to risk that. Yeah. So, we need to level up my Riolu first of all. And I have to check the moveset. I don't think I remember a delay angle here. Riolu will get... Yeah, there is a delay angle for Sky Uppercut, but we will get Sky Uppercut anyways after the fight. And we don't need Sky Uppercut for this fight, I think. Because I would say... is Sky Uppercut doing more damage? Wait a second, I didn't thought about that too much. But, no, I think I have to... Wait a second. Because I can scale Aura Sphere back, right? Well, I'm missing something. Yeah, I could scale Aura Sphere back. And... if I go Brave... 42... I would remove the fiction though. I think I didn't even thought about that. I think I will go for that. But that also means that we cannot switch into we would not be able, I think, most likely anyways, yeah. We would most likely not be able anyways to do that. Yeah. Yeah, we are going for that. That means I need to delay the evolution from Riolu till 42. And 42, I need to evolve this, basically. For the Sky Uppercut. Didn't thought about that, but yeah, we will do that. And we have also a different nature then. What is okay. So, let's speed that a bit up. Vacuum Wave. Hope I'm not doing any mistake here. Sky Uppercut. And we will remove Copycat. Get the evolution and scale Aura Sphere back. There is a reason, I will explain that. So this is actually removing the small thing, not the anti-fiction from Porygon matchup, but a small thing. So we will scale Aura Sphere back instead of Force Palm. Okay, and now checking out the IVs. Really important is we will maximize the attack. We will maximize everything outside of defense and speed. So maximize HP. Let's do it slowly. Again, maximize attack. We'll maximize the special attack and special defense. I don't think, yeah, special attack and special defense, exactly. Special attack. And special defense. Okay, and now we want to have the brave nature then. Okay, and you will get a cherry berry. Okay, perfect. That Pokemon is done. Then we have a Staraptor. Let me just Staraptor with Jolly is fine, I think. We could go Adamant, but I think it will not matter. It will not matter. Yeah. We need this for one pivot, so we can just stay like that. We basically need this for one pivot. Oranberry. Now we need a Chestoberry on Yanmega, and this will stay modest. Hammy will be Adamant. And we'll get the Personberry. Togedemaru is Adamant as well. And will get the Citrus Berry. And Torterra is really surprisingly now for a lot of people probably. Torterra, we have already max IVs on this. What makes it's pretty funny, but it increased the damage for one thing. We will give this a bold nature here now. Torterra will get a bold nature in this fight. So minus attack. And plus defensive. We will give this a Citrus Berry. And this is making that matchup riskless. And now we just export and we are ready to go. We have... It's not riskless. It's Norman. Norman is never, I think, entirely riskless. It's really hard, at least, I would say. But I could reduce that because I checked the moveset. I was not checking the moveset before. But thankfully I have checked the moveset. And now I see a better chance for Lucario. I think this is probably one of the strongest 1 versus 1 matchups you can imagine. So yeah. Alright, again, math is correct. Yeah, math is correct. Let me just check that again. Bold Nature with Seed Bomb, Giga Drain, Growl. The Growl doesn't bring anything. I was thinking about Growl, sorry. But it just doesn't bring anything. Persianberry, Citrus Berry, and Oranberry, because this is just there for 1 pivot. Torterra is strong enough to handle 2 mons. Not sure. This is the crypt room, exactly. And there's a strang room. And we will now enter the gym room. I don't think we will ever be able to switch in again to... Yeah, it's just not possible. No. But yeah. At least we have something really nice here now. So, I was going, like, basically for Lucario for that matchup now. I'm respecting this Pokemon a lot. And this Porygon lead is threatening. The reason why our IVs are awesome here is because we have lower defensive than special defensive. That's why we never maximized the defensive IVs here. And that means that it gets attack download, first of all. Now we need to think about killing this Porygon 2 in 2 turns. Because one-shotting is impossible. And there was a fiction, if I go plus special attack, if I double 1 into 16 low roll, it survives on 1 HP and we can get fucked. We can get fucked either way, by the way, sadly enough. It's still not riskless. The only thing what can absolutely straight up fuck us is basically freeze. Tri-attack freeze. We might just wipe if this happens. We will Sky Uppercut into Aura Sphere. Sky Uppercut is doing more damage now because we have Brave Nature. We are also minus speed for a reason. Because we are faster than this anyways. So we Sky Uppercut here into Aura Sphere. The problem is, every other Pokemon what I have in my box, what is a fighting type, can beat this. I have also some fictions, like Burn. It's just fucking awful. Like Hitmonlee can also get freezed. You can't hold a Lumberry because you don't have Lumberries right now. And you bait so many random moves, and we can't afford that, obviously, in a Deathlocke. So we will Sky Uppercut here. We are faster, and this will do 54% minimum damage. And if we get a burn, it's completely fine. It is not going for Thunder Wave, you know? That's the thing. It's so fucking annoying. If this is a freeze, we might just wipe straight up. Okay, amazing. So we just Aura Sphere. We can also Sky Uppercut. It doesn't really matter here. If we get a burn here, we just Aura Sphere. We always kill it. Double Aura Sphere with plus special attack nature would not be enough. Because this Porygon 2 is for some reason so fucking tanky. But yeah, Evolite, of course. So yeah, Sky Uppercut kills. And we saw that the damage output from this Porygon 2 is nothing for my Lucario. Freeze could mean we just go back to lab. This is Diggersby because of fast kill. We are minus speed, so this Diggersby is always faster than us and will always use EQ on the switch in. So this Diggersby is also one of the hardest Pokemon. Like every Pokemon basically here in this fight is a demon, but this Diggersby is really hard for Deathless. People say Torterra will handle this. Yes, but it needs help. The problem is that it can body slam, paralyze you, and then you're done. We will play around that. We will go to Staraptor on guaranteed EQ here. And Staraptor have Intimidate. So this is guaranteed EQ. Exactly. Staraptor is basically in this fight only for this Intimidate. And this is always foul play. This is the highest damaging move. We will switch into Torterra basically. We are minus attack. So foul play is doing less damage. And because the AI is intimidated, it will never body slam again. We don't need the attack because we will attack with Giga Drain anyways. And this is still so much damage because the Intimidate on Diggersby doesn't matter for the foul play damage. The foul play damage is based on our defensive and our attack. So that's why we are minus attack. Minus attack, 0 IVs would be better. We would get less damage. But yeah, we obviously can't do that anymore. We will just Giga Drain this turn. We have Citrus Berry, we'll proc the Citrus Berry this turn. And I was thinking about a line what is just fucking risky. Because foul play crit on my Lucario would mean it will just use random move. And because this is foul play, I can never switch into my Staraptor back as well. No, it's just not possible. So we will just synthesize here now until we are basically full HP. This can take a bit. We sadly enough, no, this is okay. We could have a better roll here with Giga Drain. This was okay, I think, yeah. I don't want to have a good roll, so we will leech more HP back on the second Giga Drain. Critting this is really annoying. This have a Focus Sash, that's why. So we will Giga Drain and get some HP back, not all of the HP, but some HP back. This should always be now Chinchino for triple axle, even from full HP. Torterra's HP is decent. We need Torterra for Azu. This is Chinchino now for triple axle. Yeah, we have a really good counter here with Togedemaru, of course. Worst case, Lucario is also really strong. But we are already damaged and you can't expect a Pokemon to do so much. It's just not possible. We are not Impish Nature here because this have a lot of fictions. It can just fucking low roll every single move here, basically. Proc the Citrus, and we are only showing 1 or 2 rolls from close combat. And I think we just might wipe then, if it goes for Relic Song on the switch in already. We will Fake Out. Crit is fine, by the way, if this crits. We Iron Head, we are slower, of course, and this will Tail Slap. On Adamant Nature, it's fine if this procs the Citrus. What it will probably do. Yeah, this is Citrus, right? I have citrus, right? Yeah, okay. Let's hope that I haven't fucked that up, because 85 HP. Yeah, every single roll from close combat kills here. That was my intention. I don't want to see the relic song on the Switch, not even the small chance. Okay, there's Meloetta. This is always close combat exactly on the Switch. Okay, we are holding the Chesterberry here on the Mega because of Relic Song. It will be forced in the next turn to use Relic Song. This is close combat. It will get a drop. This is 4-time resisted, so it's not doing that much damage. I was thinking about Talon Flame, doing it with Talon Flame. It doesn't work, because I need to hold the Chesterberry, and Acrobatics is not doing enough damage then. We will Air Cutter now, because this is faster. It will use Relic Song and change the form. And then we will hit a super effective Air Cutter here. We have a range to kill this, but not always. What is okay? If we don't kill this, it's fine. There's a Relic Song. This is guaranteed. We can't die to close combat crit into Relic Song crit. We got a crit Air Cutter. Is this... This is Pidgeot, right? I am thinking about pivoting one time to Togedemaru. And I think we can do that. This should be fast kill Pidgeot now. I want to have a riskless Arcanine matchup here. And this is not Mega Evolved right now, so we have to check the stats without Mega Evolution. Is this seeing a kill with Heatwave as well? Okay, we can't go to Togedemaru, sadly. We have a decent chance that this will just go for Heatwave. We can, sadly enough, get completely fucked here by double confusion. We have the Personberry. We never die to double crit Hurricane. But even one of the best, I think this is probably the best matchup, is not riskless. This Pokemon is death threatening. I have the Personberry, I have the best nature, I have perfect IVs. This is still not riskless. Sadly. It can Heatwave, so this is 50-50 into... 50-50 into confusion, It will always hit because it's no guard. And we have to basically miss then, that's also a thing. Pivoting to Staraptor doesn't bring anything here. Same with Lucario. Lucario will just die to Hurricane. It's the last puzzle. Last puzzle to solve here. Heatwave is amazing, but that we just win. Straight up. Can't Hyper Voice. Hyper Voice is not seeing a kill. Oh my god. That is so fucking good. This is GG. Rock Slide into E-Speed always kills. We can't lose this matchup. We even can't lose this with double Hurricane. The only way we lose this is basically getting the confusion twice. And it's 30% chance, so the chance for getting that fucked is pretty high. Okay, this should always be Aqua Jet. Yeah. After getting a small amount of chip damage, holy shit. After getting a small amount of chip damage, Arzu always sees Aqua Jet kill here. And because it is a fast kill for Arzu, this is also Choo Choo! Always Aqua Jet. That's the cool part for Torterra here. And that's why the HP from Torterra doesn't really matter that much here. So this is Aqua Jet. Yep. HP is fine. We just straight up Giga Drain, because we are faster. This will proc the Citrus Berry. And this is Play Rough. We might need to synthesize after that, let's see. Because this Play Rough is doing decent amount of damage. But I think we can just Giga Drain. I think... Wait a second. We might have this in Seed Bomb range anyways, because we didn't got the attack drop. This is Aqua Jetting here. Yeah, this will Aqua Jet, because we have rolls with Seed Bomb to kill. Okay, amazing. Let's troll this fucking asshole. Alright. So we don't have a Conkle for now, because I was going for Conkle in my last attempt. We had Wall Rain there. Wall Rain was using, doing it riskless, but it was using, we was needing the Ice Beam switch in, guaranteed Ice Beam. Yeah. That is amazing. That is amazing. It's a completely different team than Attempt 2, by the way. We didn't have Torterra, we had, I think, Eldergoss as well for the speed drop. We had, I don't even remember how I killed this Meloetta. I think with Ceraptor even, maybe. Going Careful Nature, killing it with... I think we was probably there dead to close combat into Relic Song, so Yanmega was more safe. If Meloetta survives, by the way, the Air Cutter, it would be even maybe better. And then we would go to Togedemaru on Body Slam or Zen Headbutt. And we would never die to a crit even on this HP. And it would just die to Iron Barbs. And we would bait always Heat Wave from Pidgeot. Actually, it would be nice if we don't crit there. But it's okay. Air Cutter is a high crit move. Sometimes it's bad if we crit as a player, but... Dual Wing Beat, sadly enough, was not enough damage. So, yeah, that was sadly enough not a play. Maybe I just miscalculated that as well. That is also possible if I, for example, go Adamant Nature on Meloetta. And give this a -1 on defense and special defense. Yeah, Dual Wing Beat is not doing enough, sadly. If we are unlucky, we low roll 77, even with Adamant Nature, 77% only. And then Iron Barb's damage doesn't kill it, and we can get completely fucked. And we can fake out probably, so this is possible, but yeah. I think it was fine like that. Okay. So that's it for this stream. We'll have the Flannery split in the next stream then. I think I will do the RP off stream. You guys already saw this RP already. Nothing special here. So yeah, thank you for watching, my boys. And let's hope we can reach Aqua Hideout pretty fast now. Let's see. I would like to continue the late game, where we wipe basically because of a knowledge issue. And yeah, see you guys in the next stream.